welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks for the Guinea Titan. We're on a Hellcat. This is a very tier 6 game, and we're on Berlin Winter in the assault mode. So I'm actually in the Hellcat 105, sorry, which is the prize tank from the Summer Games campaign. I suppose we best describe operations, series of operations. And it is, well, it's a Hellcat. I'm beginning to really like this tank, and I thought that I'm going to keep playing it for a while further because I want to see if I can get an ace tanker in it. And even if I don't get it over the weekend, I will probably add it to the roster of tanks to go to. That if I get a bit frustrated with the grind, I will probably switch to this for a while to relax. Because I think an ace tanker is doable. I seem to be able to get first class masteries quite easily, so I should be able to expect, you know, the luck will align. So I thought initially, like, okay, someone's surely going to rush into the cap circle, and then somebody's going to come and kill them. Although this isn't as great a spot as I thought it might be initially. And then I'm looking at our deployment, and I'm going, I don't like that. Up north we have, what, 4 or 5 tanks? All in a row being held up by 2 tanks. There's a medium that went around the flank, but he overextended, massively overextended, because there was no need sort of to go beyond the corner. Because if we go beyond the corner, he's cut him so far from retreat. Now there's 4 enemy tanks going onto our flank. And I'm thinking, these guys are doomed. Unless I do something. We're down 2 tanks already. So I come up here to the corner, and there's a VK3001P. We just put a round into him, and we're backing off. We get hit by the rear. We get hit in the front. There's a Cromwell behind me. So I'm going to go after the Cromwell first, because the Cromwell will just pop around the block and do the same thing again. He's isolated now. The big danger with the Cromwell is if the Cromwell ran in and just circled around me, he would probably have completely destroyed me, because there's no way my turret rotation would have kept up with a Cromwell doing a circle to death of my tank. The VK3001P is dead, so there's no point kind of going back up where I was, and there's one guy left on our side, and he is holding his own against whatever number of enemy tanks have left alive. So I gotta go up to this corner and see if I can give him some support. And up we come. Let's see what's here. We spotted as Sherman. He's not paying attention to me. I just need to wait for the sights to settle. That's it. He's gone. There's a Firefly. The VK takes him out, and a Hellcat rushes it to the scene. Another 105. So I removed more than half his health. He backs up, but he doesn't turn around. Doesn't turn the turret. It's almost as if he didn't realize he was being shot from behind on the other side, despite the incoming fire indicators. So our VK3001P is heading off back down to assist the rest of our allies. And I better follow him, because I'm not much use anywhere on my own. I'm pretty much a one shot, maybe a 2-shot kill for a lot. It depends on what's out there, but a lot of it would do it in 1 shot. I suspect the tank destroyers would. Anyway, that's we've caught up with the 3000, the VK3 tank anyway, and he's like being cautious. I suppose he has even lower health than I do. So I thought, right, we get around to the flank of these guys that are fighting down here. And okay, we've got to get rid of these guys first. Can't see the Nashorn, but the Hellcat's up on the hill. We must get rid of the Hellcat. Doesn't seem to realize that we're here, so we'll take advantage of that. And a bit of a low roll. Now I don't think I would have killed him anyway. 320 is my average. I would have had to have a high roll to kill him, and high rolls always seem to be on the rare side. But anyway, I'm not sure if that's just observer bias. You notice the times that you look at it and you see the low roll. But he'd still have been left with 20 or 25 points, and he's gone. Don't know. Don't know where, don't know when, they've managed to kill our guys. So let's pursue and see if we can achieve justice and victory and all of these things. So, where is he? This is the thing, because the turret rotation of this is dreadfully slow. So we look down here, there's nobody there, and I want to look up the other side. Sixth sense hasn't gone off, there's nobody around. And, well, is he in the open field? It's where I'd go if I was in a tank destroyer, because you can open up the distance, use your stealth and your view range, and take advantage of tanks that mightn't have the same stealth or view range, although I'm probably as stealthy and as good a view range as it gets when it comes to tank destroyers. So I push forward. I want to see if there's nobody south of this building. No. And we didn't follow up to support the medium tank. And there's nobody in the other side of the building either, because I think I'm 6 sense that I would have spotted them at this stage. So I reckon what's happening here is our medium tank is going to go for the cap circle. Going to force the cap and make the guys come to us, which is a good idea. I just now need to find a suitable place to park up and wait. So I thought, this bush here looks pretty good. So I decided, right, we're driving up, we park in the bush, and there is the first enemy customer, the 105 Hellcat with his 51 health points remaining. We'll get rid of him. However, he was so close that we definitely were spotted. And I need to back down. So I thought, right, well, can we open to the bush again? It'd be a bit too obvious. And I had no idea at this point where the other tank was, so I thought we'd cross over and we go up on the other side, so that if they start sniping at the bushes from a distance looking for me, the chances are they won't hit me. And as I crest the ridge, there is the Jagdpanzer 4, and he's taking out my buddy, but he hasn't spotted me. So such is the stealth on a Hellcat that even manoeuvring at that range, the Jagdpanzer 4 didn't spot us. It was only when I fired the gun that I got spotted, but by that stage the shell was on his way and he did not have time to turn and bring his gun to bear. That would have required superhuman reflexes. However, I got a high caliber, a first class mastery, and a top gun out of this. 6 destroyed enemy tanks, 1944 damage, became number 1 by experience. Every shot fired hit and penetrated. Can't ask for more. Definitely a strong tank at tier, and even against the tier above it, but probably the bottom tier it does suffer a little bit from lack of flexibility. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press like, comment, share. It really helps the channel out, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.